even I don't know it, I try to put myself in there and then do something.
How do you manage to do that?
I can work everywhere. I just balance it in a way that, okay, I prioritize my tasks. Which one is more important for me to do and which one is less important? So I'll do the important one, then move to the next and move to the next.
What really is communication? How do you explain it to an amateur?
So it's like a conversation between two people, an interaction, a relationship that goes between two people. That is communication.
Assuming you have the power, what would you do? Why would you need that kind
Yeah.
of position? Hello, everyone, and thank you again to the Obehi podcast. Today we are again on it. Today we are having an important conversation. We're going to be talking about leadership and management just now, and I'm connected with a beautiful lady from Ghana who's going to be, of course, sharing with us what she's doing within that area. And of course, if you've been following this podcast for some time now, you understand how much we pay attention to the power of storytelling because we like to share our story and also to learn from other people why they are doing what they are doing, what are their motivation, and what can we learn from that. So if that is anything that you are interested in, you want to learn about, into maybe storytelling or business or strategy or tourism, then I encourage you to click on the like button now. Why don't subscribe to this channel so that anytime we come up with new video, you will be able to get notified of that, and you can get all the value. It is free. So make sure you subscribe to it and share also with your friends, those who might be interested also in a conversation like this. So we start with introducing Dorcas to the room. Dorcas, tell me what is your? Let's start by trying to understand who you are. Let's start from there.
Okay. Hello, and I'm in the person of Nukpeta, yeah, Dorcas. I'm currently a student at Central University, studying communication and media studies, and I'm majoring in PR and advertising. And I'm a simple and elegant person, and I love to help people. And currently, I'm working as a social media for an NGO, Go Girl Ghana, where we advocate for girl child education. We make sure that girls have the necessary equipment, the necessary things that they need for school. And apart from that, also we also do an IT. We have an IT center where the girls come and then they learn the technology. I, for one, I love reading. I love using computer gadgets. I'm a technical girl, I would say. And I am really adaptable, ready to embrace new opportunities. And in main language, people say I'm a versatile person. I am everywhere. I put myself across. Wherever you see me, even I don't know it, I try to put myself in there and then do something. So that is possibly me. Yeah.
All right, that's interesting. That's interesting. You are working in a non-profit organization, right? Okay, maybe we
Yes.
might have time to touch on that just now. So you are able to put yourself in multiple places, in different places, because you are interested in doing that, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. How do you manage to do that?
Okay. So I try to put myself in every situation because before I even reach, I go where I am. I had a lot of experience in the field where I've worked with people. I worked with EcoBank, where I was ambassador. We open accounts for people where people have to, you have to convince the person in opening the account. And then later I found myself in a bookshop where I worked. And then with Go Giovanna, I take pictures. I'm able to use those pictures that tell stories. So that's basically me. I can work everywhere. I just balance it in a way that, okay, I prioritize my tasks. Which one is more important for me to do and which one is less important? So I'll do the important one, then move to the next and move to the next. And gradually, I fit in and I get things done.
Okay, okay. And you also say that you are in the university, you are studying something, right? Could you tell me more about that? Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm studying communication and media studies where I'm majoring in public relation and advertising. So for me, I think my field, my skills I'll be very good at public relations. That's managing brands, maintaining reputation, making sure that a company's branded goods and services are well taken of. And when it comes to the advertising aspect, I feel like being able to bring out commercials that would actually sell a product, sell goods and services, and make sure that the commercial is not just a commercial that will come and then end a while to just end, but commercials that will make impact in people's lives for them to purchase the goods and services that my company has.
All right. Uh, would you like to tell us a little bit about your background, like where you currently stay? Just I think I was asking you, okay, if I was asking you whether you are in Accra, something like that. Was that where you were born, or were you born in another place? Then you come to that part. Tell us more about that.
So actually, I was born in central region of Ghana, that is Kaswa, where I stay. I come from actually a humble home. My dad is a pastor, and my mom is a trader. And I am, yeah, four boys, four girls, and I think I'm the last born. And where I come from actually has been a drag. We've been moving from one place to another, and finally we've settled at Galilee where we are. Yes, I've been living at where I am for about 20 years now. There I schooled, I had my basic school there, went to my SHS level, and now I'm at Central University at Accra. Yeah.
Mhm. Is there something that is sort of moving you into management that make you maybe to be more interested in communication? Okay, you are doing communication, but that you are mostly into management, and that you are helping NGO and other project that you are working on within the area of management. Is there something that is sort of pushing you or pulling you to that area?
Yes. So in everything before I moved there, I think it's passion. I have the passion to do it. Growing up, actually, I wanted to be a lot of things. You know, as a kid, you said, okay, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a musician, I want to be an actor. But that isn't just, you see, you have to discover what really you are into. So I went through work, started working after SHS, had a series of work, so 7 years down the drain. And finally, my sister said, "You okay? So what are you really passionate about?" And she said, "As okay, I'm good with IT. I love discovering things on the net and also managing stuff." And she said, "Oh, if you do communication, it will actually help you." So at the beginning, I said, "Okay, I'll think about it." And then yes, I went to take form and then I applied for it. So from the beginning of lectures, and I got to know that it's something I enjoy doing. It's something I enjoy having to have on my hands. I love helping people. And with communication, it's diverse. Everywhere you are, you find there is communication. Whether you're at the banking sector, mining sector, everywhere you go, it's you dealing with people, you helping with people, you being able to manage people. And I love a lot working with people. So I think that is my passion for me to do communication.
What really is communication? How do you explain it to an amateur, somebody who doesn't yet understand what you are talking about by communication?
So communication is having a conversation where the source or the person or an individual conceive a message. After conceiving the messages, he encodes the message and then we send it to a receiver for the receiver. So it's like a conversation between two people, an interaction, a relationship that goes between two people. That is communication to me.
All right, thank you so much for that. And now we are spending much of our time here about management today, correct? So, what do you really intend to do with that as you mature more into maybe the workplace or in the business environment, most especially?
Okay, so in management, there is a lot that deals with management. We have crisis management, we have managing a brand, managing a social media. So management is basically you being able to have on hand the plans or the strategies that work for a particular brand. Let's make sure that, okay, so you are managing the stuff. What works that will bring you more customers, that will bring you more audience to that particular company, to that particular service you are doing. So for management, is you having strategic plans, you having strategic plans to overcome situations, to solve problems. And if we talk about crisis management, that is you, there is an issue at hand and then you have to solve that particular issue. So how are you going to do that? If are you just going to listen to one particular side of an issue or and just make your deduction? No, you have to listen to both sides of the angle and then put your issues across. That is management. Yeah.
All right. So, which area of the management are you really focusing on? You can also maybe be working within a business area or within politics or within social construct, social environment. So, where are you really focusing on in terms of management?
Okay, so for now, I think it is in social and business. Yeah, social and business. I haven't entered politics yet, so social and business.
So,
Yeah.
you tend to enter politics at a point. It's not a bad idea, though.
Um, it's not a bad idea. Yeah, one day, I'm sure I'll enter into politics. One blessed day, because I'm aiming to be communication minister, the minister for communication. That is a mission or a vision I would one day love to be.
Is there any reason for that?
Not really. Yes, because you see, with that bigger platform, I'll be able to reach out to, be able to get to talk to a lot of people, be able to reach out to a lot of people over there. I would get insight on whatever I want to do, meet great people, and work together with them. Yeah.
Is there something that maybe you would like to change when you do that? Because okay, let's assume now you are made the minister. Okay, you will become the youngest minister of communication in Ghana, no? All right.
Yeah, communication.
Assuming you have the power, what would you do? Why would you need that kind
Yeah.
of position, being the minister of communication or information, as it were?
Yeah, so communication is key, being able to communicate well to the public, make sure that whatever that is going in the government, the people or the citizen are able to get that particular information. And communication is the key to building good relationship. So even in a government center, between ministers, between the president, there's judiciary, executive, legislature, they all need communications to work together as a team. And for that to happen, citizens also need to know what is going on. So as a communication minister, I would like to maintain good relationship between the three arms of government and the citizens.
All right, so I was right after all that you have a flair for politics. So you are beginning to break it down. There are the different parties, the different arms, and all of that. So maybe you will really be there. So we are rooting for you, though. You become the minister of communication. That will be a reality, right?
Yeah, it would be a very realistic, big
That's
one.
a good dream. That's a good dream to have, and it's worth it. All right, now, so while you are waiting to get that opportunity to become the minister of Ghana, what are you currently doing today? Tell me a bit about your routine as a person today. What do you do?
Okay, so currently I'm on vacation waiting to do my internship. But for now, I'm in my the office, the NGO where I work for, Go Girl Ghana in the office, and our girls who just came back to back from SHS are going back to school. So we had a get together for them. So today I went to the office and then went to the market to get some stuff that we will give to the girls for them to aid them in school. And right now, at the moment, we are having the get together with the girls where we are having a chit chat with them and then a lot of games. And then we taking content, building content for our socials.
All right, tell me, how do you approach that? Let's spend some time on this administration, on this organization that you are working on.
Going to the office and making sure that all the job that is there for me to do is done. And today, actually, we are having a get together for our girls, SHS girls who are going back to school. So they had a presentation, and then they had a presentation on website design, how to design a website.
Okay.
They had a presentation on how to design a website. Yeah.
So I'm trying to understand more about the mission of this organization. Like, what are you pursuing as a kind of an objective in front of you? Could you talk more about that?
Um, Okay, so Go Girl Ghana is all about helping girls and bringing social change in the community. You see, when girls actually, we are more into taking girls back to school and then introducing girls to IT. That is the technical word. And there are a lot of schools where the girls have the IT, but they are not firmly involved. With Go Girl Ghana, we help what these girls, we have an IT center where they go and then we teach them when they're on vacation, they get to learn the skills. And the world is going digital and global each day. Technology advances, so girls really need to know. And mostly, they said, is most of boys, 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 boys. We understand that when the girl knows the IT, the girl is also able to do something. So, and then there are a lot of dropouts. So we know that in a community, there are a lot of dropouts in that particular community. So we help these girls get back to school. We check to see, okay, this is where the person dropped out, and this is how we will help the person go out. So we help the girls go back to school, and then we provide IT and then sewing as well, so that they have the basic skill. So that when they come home for vacation, it's not just like they just stay home where they will just get maybe a guy and then they'll just destroy their life. But they'll come to the center, learn IT, learn sewing, and at the end, when they go out of school and then don't find themselves faulty, they know how to use Canva, they know how to sew and those things. It will help them to move on in life. That will reduce school girls drop out in school.
Okay, now that is a very laudable project, very interesting. Thank you for doing that. Um, Now tell me a bit about how the guests are responding to this initiative. Now you're telling them that they can do this. And of course, they can do this. Everybody, any person living in this age, know that this is a possibility. Only that sometimes people are just busy and scrolling the internet and moving from page to page without. We are just in most of the cases consuming, not knowing that we can actually create the content that we are consuming, that other people can also consume. With me now, we can have a point of view at the end of the day too. But I'm interested in learning about how are they reacting to this? What are they saying about this initiative? I mean, the guests.
Oh, so the girls are actually very happy to have these opportunities, because in their schools, not all of them gets access to the internet or the computer to use. But here, where they come, they get it individually for them to explore their talent, learn and all. And these girls are so excited, and you could see that every blessed day, when it's their day to come, they are always on time to come, ready to learn. And now some of them even have learned a lot, that they're even applying it in school. We have one girl who now is who won the best IT award in school, just because of she taking it importantly and learning it. So our girls are really excited for what we are doing for them, and they put themselves into what they are doing. We have a program that is Creative Minds Challenge, where they are able to compete with each other, do debate, and you could see how these girls are actually learning and growing. It's so marvelous to see them grow to the way they are growing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the person that is, okay, can you tell us about where this organization came from, the idea behind it, who founded it, and things like that?
Okay, so our founder is Miss Leonie Hepner. She is from Amsterdam and she came to Ghana. So she's a foreigner, and then she came to Ghana, and then she was a teacher, and then she saw how ladies could drop out, and she loved helping ladies, and she knows that, okay, if ladies are able to reach these certain ways, they will do more than what they are doing. Instead of them being dropouts, she would rather help them to go to school and then help them with this basic skills, so that when they grow up and then they find themselves in the industry, the market, they're able to find something that their hands can do. So Miss Leonie is the one who, she is our finder. She brought the initiative to help girls.
Okay. Yeah, of course, we're spending some time talking about this organization today because I find it very interesting in what you're doing because you are spending your time doing it and you are there in the office today where we are talking from. So it sort of make a lot of sense that is where you are executing your management or your managerial ability, So yeah, I
Yeah.
kind of like that a lot. So like, how many are you? Like, could you tell me more about that? Are you like two or three? Are you many? Are you I'm trying to understand what is happening there.
Okay, so we have a team. Okay, so we have the director of operation, we have the office manager, we have the IT teacher, and then we have sets of volunteers helping out. And I'm the social media manager. Yes, so we have the director of operation. She takes care of the office when the founder is not around. She is the second in command, I would say. And then we also have donors. That is a direct from Miss Leonie, and she deals with that, helping out. And then the girls, we have over 200 girls that we are helping currently.
That's lovely. Thank you so much again for that, for the good work that you're doing. Um, I'm sort of curious about how the community where you are operating from, how they are also seeing the initiative that you are working on. But of course, now the guests are coming, but the guests are coming from the home, they are coming from the family. So I believe that maybe the family, they also see the change that you are making as an organization in their life. So are they saying something to you? What can you say about that?
Yes, so apart from we helping the girls, we also have a mother club where mothers are able to air their views, talk about their daughters' behavior when they came to the NGO and before. So some of them, we've had a lot of testimonies from mothers who say that, okay, before they've seen a lot of improvements in their girls in the aspect of learning and then also helping out at home. We also teach the girls about relationship, how to build relationship with your family, not just academics, but you also build your relationship with your mom, your dad, your siblings. They are the first people you really be involved in the NGO. So we have mother clubs for the parents, and then they air their views. When it's Mother's Day, we put them in the ashes, we organize program for them, and they're actually happy for the impact that we are making in their children's life. And some of them even would we offer buses for the girls at Vantage Points, but some even offer to pay for transport for their girls, just for their girls to come and learn, because they know that they wouldn't get it anywhere but here, and they are really happy, and then they give a lot of testimony to what we're doing.
All right, thank you so much for that. Now, you personally, what is your satisfaction? Why are you doing this?
Okay, so for me personally, I love to help people and I love to see people reach out there. And if I make good impact in your life, one day when I see you somewhere and then you've grown to somebody great, I know that, okay, I was involved in that person's life. I would be proud to see that. And one thing I like is making a difference in people. When you meet people, you just don't meet them, but you meet them in a way that they have something good to talk about you one day. That when they see you somewhere, you said, oh, you can help this person because I know this person, she or he has been a helping hand for me. So for me, I love to help people and I love to see these girls grow. And at one day, if I see them up there, and then I will be very proud of myself to say that I've been proud of their success.
Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. And I believe that you have one or two things to say to your colleague, people that you are working with together. And this is as the concluded part of it. I want you to greet your friends that you are working together in the team because I really like the idea of you coming together to work and help other guests. Is there any person you want to greet at the moment?
Okay, so at first I want to thank our founder, CEO, Miss Lady, for her great work that she is doing for this girl. It's not easy. She being where she is, always looking for donation for our girls. I would like to thank her for the great work, and our director of operations, she is really keeping the office together, making sure that everything is set and done, and putting everything in good condition for it to be done. The office manager putting her effort to make sure that the office is well kept. And the IT teacher also giving his best to students, teaching them the basic needs that they need to have.
All right, thank you so much, Dorcas. I appreciate the time. And of course, I really salute also what you're doing, helping other guests out there to be able to straighten up themselves because I know sometimes it's not easy. It can be life can be very trickish. But if you can find somebody to sort of help you straighten up your things and how to behave, you will definitely become a better person. And like you said, then of course you can be happy knowing that you have made a good impact in the life of this individual who then go around and replicate the same thing for other people. So we are gradually like this building a better society. So thank you so much for that. I really
Yes.
appreciate you. Is there any last word you want to say as we conclude the conversation?
Yeah, so I would like to end about leadership is about serving. Okay, so leadership is about serving. It's not just about the title for you to say that, okay, you have a title on your head. It's about you serving your followers, you moving with them. And one thing I would like to say that is that opinions of others really count. You just don't say you're a leader, so you have the final say. No, you have to put others' opinions into the options, work together as a team, and move forward. And also, time management is very key. We need to take care of our time, prioritize what is important for us. There are a lot of people who said, oh, I'm bombarded with a lot to do, but you have to prioritize which one is the most important for you to take, for you to do at the moment. And this, you should always prioritize the 2 minutes rule. Do what is easy for you to do at the moment, and then take it step by step, and you get it. And one thing we should put in our head: procrastination is indeed the thief of time. We can do it at that moment. We just need to prioritize which one is important for us to do, and we would overcome procrastination.
Thank you so much. It has really been very beautiful here. And I wish you a wonderful time with your guests and what you are doing there in Ghana. Thank you so much and have a good time. And of
Thank
course, for the audience that are listening to us to this point, you can support or check out what they are doing and also support Dorcas and her friends and her team there in Ghana in what they are doing. So yeah, I thank you so much for the time again. Okay.
So you can also find Go Girl Ghana at Facebook and Instagram. All right.
All
Bye.
right. So thank you so much, Dorcas. Have a wonderful time. Okay.